don't want to be in the recording, you need to mute yourselves and you won't end up being recorded. We're going to start in Supta Baddha Konasana. So you're going to lie on your backs, bring the soles of your feet together and let your knees just drop open. And we're starting our mantra series today. And our mantra for today is I am powerful. So I know it's quite a lot to ask, but I'm going to ask you to, every time you inhale, say the words I am. And every time you exhale, powerful. Inhale, I am. And exhale, powerful. And by repeating this mantra to yourself, you are defining your ability to control any situation. You recognize that you are in control of your own reality. Your happiness lies within your power to choose to be positive about life. Notice how the words I am powerful make you feel. So I want you to imagine that mantra, I'm powerful, is like a loving parent or teacher's hand on your back, encouraging you. Morning, Justin, we're lying in butterfly, so you know, we're in butterfly, just breathing. Encouraging you to do your best. So a mantra is not like a whip forcing or pushing you too hard. My mantra has always been, I can do it, I can do it. And it's got me where I am today. Except I find sometimes recently when I've been doing too much, it almost feels like it's a parent moaning, I can do it, even though I'm absolutely finished and tired and I actually can't do it anymore. So I want you to, I'm going to give you lots of options in our class. I don't want you to always go to the most difficult option just to prove that you can. I want you to be in complete control. I am powerful and I can choose to stay in an easier version of the pose if I want to. I'm going to take 2 more breaths where we are. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale, just slowly coming all the way up to seated. So just come up to seated. And once you're sitting, I want you to straight away come into your Ujjayi breath. So straight away activate both of your bandhas and balance your breath and slow it down. And we're going to twist. So gently just take your right hand out behind you, left hand crossing, and you're looking over your right shoulder. And we're here for 3 breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and last breath. And exhale, and come out of your twist, and we're going over to the left side. And again, it's 3 breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and last breath, and exhale. Come back to center, interlace the hands behind your back, straighten your arms, pull your shoulders together, inhale, stretching up. And I want you to exhale, folding forward, taking your head down towards the floor, keeping your arms nice and straight and trying to get your hands above your head. So really stretching into your back body and come back to that mantra, I am, on your inhale, and exhaling, powerful. I am powerful. 2 more breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, And last breath. And exhale, come up to seated. You're going to come into tabletop pose. So just move yourself onto all fours, lining your shoulders up over your wrists, your hips above your knees. Drop your belly down. Inhale, looking up. And exhale, rounding chin to chest. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. And exhale, round the spine. Two more. Inhale, forward. And exhale, round back. And last time, inhale, forward. And exhale, round the spine. Come back to neutral, hook your toes, lift your knees, and press all the way back into downward facing dog. And really enjoy dog. I want you to lift your left leg up slightly and take your left big toe and the second toe to the heel of your right foot. So you're kind of resting and hooking the left foot on the heel of the right foot. And let that weight try and stretch that right leg a little bit more. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Come back to downward facing dog, and we're going to do the same on the other side. The right foot goes across to the left heel, and just rest the weight of the leg on the left heel. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Come back to downward facing dog. Try and get your back nice and flat. So don't have a rounded back. Really strong arms pushing your hips all the way behind you. Inhale, come forward to cobra. To plank, and come down onto your belly. And I want you to come up into cobra. Gentle cobra, and we're holding cobra. So just gently back bending and reminding yourself again, I am powerful. Release your forehead down towards the floor and press back into child's pose. So stretch into the lower back, into child, and then press back downward facing dog. Deep inhale in dog, and we're going to step to the front of the mat. So both feet coming up to the top of the mat, arms reach up, inhale, hands to prayer, exhale. So there's no need to set the intention. That is our mantra. I am powerful. Starting to build a bit of heat in the body now. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, lengthen, look up. Exhale, step back to plank. Come down to your belly. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Take an inhale. And exhale, both feet to the front of your mat. Arms reach up, inhale, and exhale, dive forward. Inhale, lengthen, look up. Exhale, step back to plank. Come down to your belly. Inhale to cobra. Press back, downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, both feet to the front of your mat. Arms reach up. Inhale. And again, dive forward. Exhale. Lengthen on your inhale. And exhale. Step back. Come down to your belly. Inhale. Exhale, back. Downward facing dog. Okay, so we're going to come forward into plank pose. Shoulders above wrists. You have the option to stay exactly as you are, holding plank pose, or you can bend your right knee and pull it into your chest. You have the option to stay as you are, or maybe you want to lift your left arm out in front of you. Left arm might want to lift, and right leg might want to stretch out behind you. Wherever you are, we're going to hold 3 breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, last breath, And exhale everything down onto the mat, so you're back in plank pose. Come down onto your belly, inhale to cobra, and press back, downward facing dog. And you're going to have the same choices on the other side. Come into plank pose again. You've got the option to stay in plank or to pull your left knee into your chest. You can stay with the left knee pulled into your chest, or you can reach your right arm out in front of you as well. You can stay like that or stretch that left leg out behind you so you're in a balancing plank. 3 breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and last breath. And exhale down to your belly. Inhale and exhale back, downward facing dog. And we're going to hold dog for 2 breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale both feet. Step to the front of your mat. Arms reach up on the inhale and exhale, hands to prayer. I want you to inhale, right knee lifts up, arms reach up. And exhale, fold forward, step your right foot back, drop the knee onto the mat, right hand comes down, left arm reaches up. Bring your hands back to prayer pose. Press down into your right back toes, lift that knee up, arms come up, knee pulls into the chest. And we're going to do that again. Step back. Drop the right knee and the right hand down, left arm opens up. Bring your hands back in front of the heart. Lift your back knee up and pull the right knee into your chest. Making it a bit more difficult now, right leg stretches out, arms reach up. And we're going to tip forward, looking for warrior 3. So tip all the way forward, find warrior 3. And we're holding here 2 more breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Drop the right foot down, but keep the knee up. Right hand comes down, left arm reaches up. 2 breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Hands come back to prayer. And we're going to repeat. Right knee pulls in, leg straightens out, arms reach up, and tip back, warrior 3. And we're holding. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Right foot down, right hand down, left arm reaches up. Enjoy the stretch. Hands come to pray. Lift back up, warrior 3. And pull knee into chest, arms reach out and stretch. And foot comes down. I want you to step out wide into sun god. Hands come into prayer. And we're going to come back to our mantra. So we're going to circle our arms up, legs straighten up. I am. Pull your hands down. Sit down nice and low. Powerful. I am. Powerful. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And last time. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, and we're holding. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up to stand and step to the front of your mat. We're going to repeat on the left side. So arms reach up, left knee comes to the chest. You're going to step back, drop the left knee down, left hand comes down, right arm reaches up. Hands come to pray. Lift that left knee up, left knee into the chest. And again, reach up, step back, drop the left knee, left hand down, right arm reaches up. Hands come back to prayer. Lift the left knee up, left knee pulls in, arms up, and we're straightening. This time coming into warrior three. Left leg moves back, and we're holding. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Drop that left foot down, the knee does not go down. Left hand down, right arm reaches up. And again, we're going to come up and pull knee to chest, arms up, legs straight out in front. Again, warrior three, reach back, hold. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, drop the foot down, left hand comes down, right arm reaches up. And come all the way back up to standing. Arms come up, leg out in front, foot comes down, and we're stepping back to goddess, hands in prayer. I am, reach up. Powerful, sit down into sun god. I am. Powerful. Three more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last one. Inhale up and exhale. Come up to stand, and you're going to step to the front of your mat. Arms reach up. Big inhale, dive forward. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen, look up. Exhale, step back to plank. Come down to your belly. Inhale to cobra. Press back, downward facing dog. You've got the option to stay in downward facing dog. You have the option to lift your right leg up into three-legged dog. Feel the strength of that back leg as it lifts up. You can bend your right foot towards your bottom and open that right knee out to the side, creating a scorpion's tail. You can stay exactly as you are, or if you want, you can take that right foot and drop it onto the floor on your left side and lift your right arm up. So we're in wild thing, and we're here for 3 breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last breath, and exhale. Bring your right hand down, back to three-legged dog, and back to downward facing dog. Same options on the left side. You can stay in dog or lift up three-legged dog. You can stay there or come to scorpion. Foot moves to bottom and open the knee out to the side. You can stay in scorpion or drop all the way over. Left foot coming over, left arm coming up. 3 breaths, wild thing. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last breath, and exhale. Come back to three-legged dog. Lift that left leg up and all the way down, downward facing dog. We're taking a break. You have the option, because you are powerful, to rest in dog or rest in child. 5 breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and last breath, and exhale. And you're going to step both feet to the front of your mat. Arms reach up on the inhale, and exhale, hands to prayer pose. We're going to come into our balancing pose, which is tree pose, Vrikshasana. I want you to externally rotate your right leg, and you're going to put that foot wherever you want. So it can go anywhere on the left leg except onto the knee. And you're really pressing the heel in. That's going to help for stability. Inhale, I am. Arms reach up. Exhale, hands come down. Powerful. Okay. So you have the option to stay in tree pose, or you can bring your right hand into Jnana Mudra, index finger and thumb touching, resting on your right knee, and left arm reaching up. You have the option to stay like that, or start to move into a side bend. So wherever you are, we're holding 3 more breaths. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, last breath. And exhale, come back to Anjali Mudra, and right foot comes down. We're going to do the same on the other side. So left leg externally rotates and come up into your tree pose. Right leg is working really, really hard now. I am stretching up, powerful, pulling down. Left hand onto the left knee in Jnana Mudra, right arm reaches up, and we side bending to the left. 3 breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, last breath, and exhale. Hands come into prayer and foot onto the mat. Utkatasana, sitting down nice and low into your chair pose. Arms reach out, stretch those arms as you inhale. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, lengthen, look up. Exhale, step back to plank. Come down to your belly. Inhale to cobra. Press back, downward facing dog. And you're going to step your right foot up into warrior 1. Arms reach up as you inhale and open out warrior 2. And we're holding here 3 breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, last breath, and exhale. Straighten your front leg and move into triangle pose. And again, we're here for 3 breaths. Stretch your fingers up towards the ceiling like you're trying to touch the roof above you. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, last breath, and exhale. Inhale, come back, warrior 2. And I want you to wrap your arms into eagle arms, Garudasana. So right arm wraps on top of left. Lift the elbows. Press your wrists out in front of you and turn to square your hips to the front of the mat. So you're in warrior 1 legs and eagle arms. Remind yourself, I am powerful. 3 breaths. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, and last breath, and exhale. Open out and come back, warrior 2. Take your hands behind your back, interlace your hands, and you're going to come into humble warrior in warrior 2. So you're folding forward, reaching your arms over towards the front of your space, and we're holding 5 breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, last breath, and exhale. Come up to stand. That front leg should be cooking by now because it's still bent. Back to warrior two and take everything down onto your mat. Step back to plank. Come down to your belly. Inhale to cobra. Press back, downward facing dog. And we're going to do the same thing on the left side. Left foot steps up into warrior one. Arms reach up. Inhale. And then open out wide, warrior two on your exhale. And we're holding 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last breath. And exhale. You're going to straighten your front leg and we're moving into triangle pose. Reaching the right hand up towards the ceiling. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last breath. And exhale. Bend your front knee, moving back into warrior two. Left arm wraps into Garudasana. Eagle arms. Make sure to lift your elbows up as high as your shoulders and press your wrists out in front of you. And you're going to turn to the front of your mat, squaring your hips, warrior one legs. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last breath. And exhale. Unfold the arms, come back, warrior two. And exhale, hands behind your back. We're moving into our warrior two, humble warrior. So lift those straight arms up. That left leg stays bent as you fold forward. And we're here for 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last breath. And exhale. Come back up, warrior two. And exhale everything onto your mat. Step back to plank. Come down to your belly. Inhale to cobra. And press back, downward facing dog. We're resting in dog or child. 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last breath. And exhale both feet to the front of your mat. Arms reach up on the inhale and straight away dive forward. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen halfway up. Exhale, step only your right leg back and drop that right knee down onto the mat. Take both hands onto your left knee and come up. I want you to come into a twist. So you're going to cross your right elbow onto the outside of your left thigh and come into your twist. You can take that left arm around and look to see if you can hold onto the front of your right hip. And then hook and lift your leg. You've got the option to stay as you are, or you can start to keep lifting up the body and your right arm reaches up. Wherever you are, we're holding 3 breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, last breath, and exhale. If you lifted your knee, drop it all the way down. You're going to come out of your twist, both arms reach up. Inhale, hands come down. Again, lift that back knee and you're going to step to the front of your mat. Come halfway up as you inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Left foot steps back. Knee drops down. Both hands come up onto the right knee. And we're twisting again. Left arm comes over to the right side, and you can come into prayer, or you can take your right hand round and see if you can find your left hip. You have the option to stay as you are or to lift that back knee up. Again, you can stay in that like half fold forward position, or you can start to lift your left arm all the way up. And wherever we are, we're holding. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And last breath, exhale. If you lifted your knee, drop it down. Everybody's going to come out of the twist, arm reaches up, inhale, hands come down, lift your back knee, step up to the front of your mat. Inhale, lengthen halfway up. Exhale, step back to plank and come down onto your bellies. And we're going to move straight into Dhanurasana. So I want you to reach back and grab your feet or your ankles. Remind yourself, I am powerful. You're welcome to stay just like this, stretching into your quads. If you want to work a little bit harder, you're going to lift your knees up. Maybe lift your chest and your head up. Or lift everything off the floor. We have 5 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, last breath, and exhale and release, coming into Advasana. So forehead resting on your hands, elbows out to the side. If you've got any tension in your lower back, you can move your hips from side to side. 2 more breaths here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. And I want you to press yourselves up to tabletop pose and take your knees towards your wrists. And we're going to come on to our sit bones for our seated part of the class. So coming straight into Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet pull together and softening your knees down towards your mat. Remind yourself again, I am powerful. You don't have to come all the way down with your head onto the floor. I want you to listen to your bodies. And just come to that point where you've got sensation, and that's where you're going to breathe and try and soften. And we hear 5 breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and last breath, and exhale, and come all the way back up to neutral. Knees come together and we're coming into Dandasana. So legs are straight out in front of you. We're going to come into Ardha Matsyendrasana. So bend your right knee and cross it over to the left, outside of your left leg. Sit up nice and tall. Left arm is going to wrap. As you wrap, you've got the control over how much sensation you're feeling in your right knee. Can you feel as you pull your right knee towards your shoulder? There's a stretch on the right hip, not right knee. And we're twisting, looking over our right shoulder. So twist all the way, looking over your right shoulder. Left leg is working, toes are pulling back, and you're trying to get the back of your left knee down onto the floor. And we're holding here for 5 breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, last breath, and exhale. Keep your right hand where it is, just gently come out of the twist. And I want you to take your left hand and just reach for the outside of your right foot. And you're going to lift that foot up and you're going to press out through your right heel. You have the option to stay exactly as you are, or you can start to twist again, looking over your right shoulder and stay there. You might also want to lift that right hand up off the floor and look back towards your right thumb. Wherever you are, we're holding 5 more breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, last breath, and exhale. Okay, so come out of the twist. I want you to keep your right leg where it is. Let go of it with the left hand and just reach your arms out in front of you. We're in Ardha Navasana and we have 5 breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, last breath, and exhale and release. Your right quad might want a bit of love, so you feel free to give it a rub and tell it it's fine. And we move on to the left side of the body. Ardha Matsyendrasana on the left side. Left foot crosses to the outside of the right knee. Right arm hooks. And we're twisting, looking over our left shoulder. Your right toes are pulling back, so the right leg is still working. 5 breaths here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, last breath, and exhale. Come out of your twist, and it's your right hand looking for the outside of your left foot. You're going to lift it up and try and get that leg nice and straight. And we're turning, maybe looking over the left shoulder, and maybe you're going to lift that arm up and look back at your thumb. 5 breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, last breath, and exhale. Come all the way out of your twist and keep lifting that leg. If the leg gets tired, you can bend your knee. Okay. 5 more breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, last breath, and exhale, and release, and give that quad a little bit of love and attention. Okay, so I want you to lift both your knees up. Your feet should be about as wide as your mat. Take your hands behind you and take a bit of weight into your arms. And you're just going to slowly exhale, knees over to the right, and come up to center and take them over to the left, and center over to the right, and center and to the left, and center, and then press down and really lift up into our reverse tabletop. Drop your head back, and we're holding 5 breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, last breath, and exhale. Come all the way back down onto your sit bones and take your legs back into Dandasana. Right foot bend, right leg bends, right foot pulls in to Janu. So you have the option of coming into Janu Shirshasana or lifting that right foot up and bringing it up on top of the left thigh into Ardha Padmasana. And we're going to come into a forward fold. So it doesn't matter which choice you've made. What is going to happen is you're going to have your hamstrings on the left leg talking to you, and I want you to listen to them. So find that point where you are working, that they are stretching, but you're not hurting yourselves. And that's where you're going to hold 5 breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, last breath, and exhale. And slowly come all the way back up to neutral. And we're going to come into a twist. Right hand is supporting you. If you are in Ardha Matsyendrasana, you might want to reach back and grab your toe or your foot. You're looking over your right shoulder. 5 breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, last breath, and exhale. And you're going to come out of your twist and take that right leg out into Dandasana. Same thing on the left side. Left foot pulls in and presses onto the inside of the right, coming into Janu, or you can take it up onto the thigh, coming into Ardha Padmasana. And we're just going to gently come all the way forward. Head drops down, and we're stretching into the right hamstrings. 5 breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, last breath, and exhale. Come all the way back up to neutral, and we're twisting over to the left side. Again, if you are in Ardha, you might want to reach around, grab that foot. You're looking over your left shoulder, right hand resting on the left knee. 5 breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, last breath, and exhale. Slowly come out of the twist, stand that knee up, and back into Dandasana. And then just move the body all the way forward, coming into Paschimottanasana. So if you are flexible enough to be able to touch your toes, you've got different ways of holding. You can hold either the outside of your feet and have your elbows bent, or you can come from the top, reaching your toes down towards your heels. It doesn't really make much difference as long as you're stretching the whole of the west side of the body, which is the back side of the body. 5 more breaths here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, last breath, and exhale, and come all the way back up to neutral. We're going to stretch a little bit into our quads. I want you to take your right foot next to your right hip and come onto sitting bones. There should be no sensation in your right knee at all. If your knee is talking to you, rather come into Janu again. So bring that right foot back into Janu Shishasana. If there's no sensation, you can start to think of coming back onto your elbows. Your knee will give you a clue. If that knee starts to lift up, you're trying to protect your quad. So if you're quite comfortable on your elbows, the knee is still down, you can come all the way down onto your back. And you can stay lying on your back, or you can bend your right knee up your left knee. If that feels good, you can actually pull that left knee all the way towards your left shoulder. So find a place where you are stretching into that right quad. And we're holding 5 more breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and last breath, and exhale. And you're going to come all the way back up to seated and take your right foot out next to your left. Now the knee will complain. It's completely normal. It's all that fresh blood coming into the knee, so don't worry about that. Check your left knee. So if you bring your left foot next to your left hip, make sure that that left knee is quiet. Okay. Something as a mother-in-law I'm learning all about is keeping quiet. Okay. We're going to come backwards onto our elbow. Okay. Check what the knee is doing. Does it want to lift? Then you know you've gone far enough. You don't need to go any further. You can maybe come all the way down, maybe bend the right leg, or maybe take the right knee into your chest. Wherever we are, we're holding 5 more breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, last breath, and exhale. And again, come all the way back up to seated. Take that leg out in front of you. The knee's going to complain, that's fine, just ignore it. Come onto your backs and take both of your knees into your chest and really squeeze the knees into your chest. So you're lying on your backs in Apanasana, squeezing knees into your chest. And I want you to look for compression in the belly. So really, really, really get a lot of pressure into the lower belly. 3 more breaths here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and last breath, and exhale. Drop both of your feet down onto the mat and arms are resting by your side. You should feel the inside of your arms touching your ribs. Squeeze your shoulders together underneath you. Feet are not touching, they should be hip width apart. Perfect. We're going to come up into bridge pose. So press down into your feet and lift up into bridge. And we're here for 8 breaths. Inhale, exhale, 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 last breath, and exhale, and come back down. Once again, Apanasana, knees come into the chest. This time the focus is the back of your body. See if you can breathe in between your shoulders, broadening the back body, lengthening the spine. 3 breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and last breath. and exhale. Drop your feet onto the mat. Rest your arms out to the side, nice and wide for now. And you're going to separate your feet as wide as the mat. So take the feet nice and wide. And you're just going to drop both knees over to the right side. So both knees drop over to the right. You have the option to stay exactly as you are, just with your knees dropped over to the right side. If you want to, you can move that left foot a little bit closer to the left hip. Left foot coming closer to the left hip. You might even want to reach down with the left hand and grab the left foot, and pull it in. And maybe that's where you're going to stay. You might want to deepen by lifting your right foot up and resting it on your left knee. Maybe that's too much, then take the right foot back on to the mat. And finally, you might want to turn your head and face the left side, so you're stretching into the right side of your leg. And breathe in, I am. And breathe out, powerful. And we have 5 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last breath. And exhale. Bring your head back to neutral. Remove your right foot. Let go of your left foot. And stand both your knees back upright. Check that they're still as wide as the mat. And then drop them over to the left side. Drop your knees over to the left, and you can stay like that. That's perfectly fine. It's a really, really nice, relaxing position. You can deepen by taking the right foot a little bit closer to the hip and maybe staying like that. Or the right hand could hold on to that right foot and pull it a little bit closer. Left foot might want to lift and rest on the right knee. And finally, you might want to stretch into the neck by turning your head to the right. I am powerful. I have choices. 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last breath. And exhale. And left foot comes off the right knee. Head is in neutral. Let go of your right foot. Stand your knees up. You have the option to drop your knees together for pranayama, or to bring your feet together and let your knees drop open. So you're in Supta Baddha Konasana, reclining butterfly. One hand on your belly, one hand on your chest. Then you're going to breathe with me. We're going to inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last big inhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Once you've found your natural breath, you can pull your knees together and take them into your chest. Lift your heads up and touch your forehead to your knees, and finally relax down onto your backs into Shavasana. So you might want to cover yourselves up. You probably will cool down fairly quickly. If you've got an eye pillow, you might want to rest it on top of your eyes. And then you're just going to come all the way down onto your back, separating your feet about as wide as the mat, letting your feet flop open. And taking time to make sure that you are comfortable, releasing any fidgets, and take your awareness to your hands. Let your palms be soft and gently curl your fingers back towards those soft palms. Each time you inhale, imagine both palms absorbing air, and each time you exhale, imagine the air releasing out through the palms of your hands. And just stay with this image for a few breaths, inhaling and exhaling out the palms of your hands. And simply doing this slows the breath down. We're going to do the same with our feet. With every inhale, I want you to sense that the air is entering your body through your feet. And every exhale, the air is leaving the body through the soles of the feet. Now move your awareness to your abdomen and visualize the air moving in through the navel into your lungs, filling them up, and once again exiting out of the body through the navel. And now I want you to change your focus words so you're no longer inhaling air, but inhaling kindness. And exhaling kindness. Inhaling love. Exhaling love. Inhaling patience. And exhaling patience. And then simply come back to your natural breath, feeling the rise and fall of your belly, allowing each cell to renew and recharge as you rest. And feel the body resting on the mat. And we're going to start to bring movement back to the body now, wiggling fingers and toes and wrists and ankles, taking knees into your chest on your exhale and rolling over onto your right side. Eyes are open, gaze is soft. Awareness is still on the breath. You're going to take a last deep inhale and then exhale, pressing all the way up to seated. So coming all the way up, and we come into our final pose, which is always Padmasana. Left foot pulls in, right foot rests or comes up, left foot moves out. Or pulls up into full Padmasana. Hands pressed together into Anjali Mudra. And we touch our foreheads, reminding us to have clear and loving thoughts. Hands to our hearts, reminding us to have clear and loving intentions. Hands to our mouths, reminding us to have clear and loving words. Namaste. And thank you all for practicing. I hope you all feel powerful and that you made wise choices this morning for your poses. You feel strong. Good. Excellent. Well done. Enjoy your weekends, and I shall see you all. Have a good weekend, Harry.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Bye, Andrew. Have a nice weekend.